Welcome to the ultimate backstage pass, the pulsating heart of the high school sports universe. Get ready to rock with the gang from the Corner to Corner podcast as they take their sports obsessions to new heights. Meet the dream team, Sean Kiper, Adam Muncy, Wes Crouch, and Daron Stevens, as they unpack the secrets, emotions, and triumphs that light up our local sports heroes. Whether you're gearing up for a game or unleashing cheers from the stands, get ready for an exclusive scoop that'll knock your socks off. It's showtime.
From the corner to the corner, we bring the heat. High school pride, we're repping every street. Sean, Wes, Adam, Daron on the beat. Downtown Mount Sterling, where the fans all meet. From the corner to the corner, we bring the heat.
Hey everybody, welcome in to another episode of From Corner to Corner, presented by Community Trust Bank, episode 368. 400's going to be here before you know it.
Bring it on.
Sometime midsummer next year.
All right, yeah.
That's about right. So, where'd the sun go?
I don't know, man.
It's gone, man.
It's depressing.
I did see something earlier today, though, that made sense of the whole thing, right? Like, if we didn't change anything,
Yeah.
the sun would be rising here around 5:30 a.m.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people would like that. Me in particular. I would not like that. I like sleeping at 5:30, but you know, I know you and Adam, you guys are out of the house at 4 a.m. So,
my first thought by then.
so I don't know. Anywho, let's talk about the Rumpke week that was.
Yeah.
We had.
Wes, your mic ain't on.
Huh?
Your mic's not on.
Why did it go on?
It's on.
It's on. Testing. Do I just need to hold it up here like this and look like I've got
I got no signal
a soul
from
patch?
you. Go ahead.
He
Okay.
just thought that he didn't
Can you
think
hear
it was
me?
funny at all.
I can hear him from you, but his is not.
Do I need to just talk over here like this? I'll just talk real loud.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're fine.
All right. So football week 10,
Yes.
regular season is over.
It's in the books.
Bath County, they scored a lot of points. Unfortunately, Nicholas County
I
scored
told you
more.
it was going to be a good game.
Yeah, they did. They a lot, and you know, Parker Cox had a big game running.
Nicholas County's been really good this year, and I knew it would be a good game.
Yeah. GRC was on the bye week this week, and then Montgomery County lost a heartbreaker to Greenup County. Game went back and forth quite a bit. Ultimately, turnovers was the
That'll
downfall
take you
for
down
Montgomery.
pretty quick if you
Yep.
ain't careful. But
Yep.
you know,
Yep, absolutely. Volleyball is now over. GRC lost in the region finals to Scott High.
yep.
Actually took a game from them and was
Yep.
very competitive in that. There was another game that was really, really close. I think it wound up being like 26-24. So definitely gave Scott more of a challenge than anybody else in the 10th region has this year.
Yep.
That was the first time that GRC took a point from Scott. So that was
Gotcha.
that was good. And then Montgomery County lost in the second round of the region.
To
So,
Scott.
Yeah, to Scott. Yeah.
But and it was 3-1 also. It was close. It was close. Every match, the first three were close.
Yeah.
And then the last one, it seems like Montgomery County may have ran out of gas or
Yep.
whatnot. Scott just said
Yep.
we're going to take
Absolutely.
this over, but that was a good match also.
Yeah, absolutely. Track and field. Let's see. Moco, Eli Johnson ran, was the only Moco person run. I think we have a photo of him. He finished 157th out of 283 in his class. Which, believe it or not, there's 3 different classes in the track and field. I don't know if you realize that or not. But there's 1, 2, and 3. So
Yes.
it took me a while to locate all of the runners from our core 4, but I found them. Menifee County, Carson Holler ran. He was the only one. There was 3 that qualified.
Yep.
But he's the only one that actually went. I think the others had like FFA or something going on.
FFA Nationals was this last at the same time.
Yeah. And then, of course, Bath County, Trinity Blankenship finished 80th for the girls out of 223. Chase Martin finished 58th for the boys, and they had some other boys that ran. I couldn't find all of their names. So, but they finished lower at the pack, but they did run on that part of it. And then GRC also had someone run. I've got their name here. Hunter Rogers finished 104th.
Gotcha.
Out of their class, and I think they were in the higher class because I guess it goes by size of school as well. So, bowling hosted another mini tournament with Johnson Central, Boyle County, and Fleming. The boys finished first place, and the ladies finished second place. So the bowling's off to a strong start for Montgomery this year.
If they can keep bowling like they are right now, Montgomery County might be a force come tournament time.
Yeah, and Boyle County and Johnson Central are always top tier bowling. So that's very impressive there. Mason Hatfield with another 200 game, 255. Did you ever get the photo to work? Mm-hmm. So there's Mason. And then Alex Carty joined the 200 club this week with a 241. And then that was at home. So that was Friday night that they did that. And then Saturday they get up and went to Bergen Invitational, which is hosted at Danville Bolarama. The boys finished 4th out of 15 there. Mason Hatfield medaled and finished 4th overall and made the all-tournament team.
Nice. And
then the girls finished 6th out of 15 teams, I think. Sarah Sturgill finished 7th overall individually, and Courtney Bates 15th. So really, really good start for the Moco bowling team there. I know GRC has a bowling team. We cannot find a page. We can't find any information on it. So if you know that, send that to us so we can make sure that we follow up with them as well.
Terry, let us know who we need to get in touch with.
Yeah, and Bath and Menifee, they don't have bowling teams. So. Okay. Or at least if they do, we don't know about it.
They do have bass fishing teams. We need to get caught up on that a little bit because I know Moco has been having
my bass fishing connection quit texting me. So, I mean, I can only do so much.
I know Moco.
But her boss is sitting over here in the studio tonight, so maybe we can get that hooked back up.
There we go. And because I know Moco's been having their regional qualifiers. It's all Moco people for the most part. Sometimes I guess there's some outsides that's trying to get points to get qualified for regions, but it was all Moco. But I mean, they're catching some, and they're not just going just right up here to Cave Run. They've been traveling all over, and I mean they've been catching. They
don't
fish.
waste no time when it comes to that
top 3 or 4
fishing.
Been bringing in 5 fish limit. So looking good there too.
Yep, absolutely. So, all right, let's talk about tonight. We've got Bath County ladies basketball here. We got Coach Melanie Rogers here with us, Senior Bayley French, Senior Mallory Cox, Junior. I'm sorry, take that back. Senior Bayley French, Senior Ashlyn Ratliff, Junior Mallory Cox, and freshman Kate Swartz and Addi Metz. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be with Coach and the upperclassmen on the first segment. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back. This is going to throw me off now.
A little bit.
See that camera?
I just know the cameras are up here. I'm just going to look that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We went a year and a half with no monitor.
Look, I'm a creature of habit, right? you create a habit, then you kind of live off of it, right? So, anyways, I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyways, we're here with Coach Bayley and Ashlyn, yes, and Mallory. So, welcome back to the show. We had Bayley and Ashlyn on for soccer, and now you're back for basketball. So, Bailey's, you're a veteran on the show at this point. You've been doing this for a couple of years now, so she's gonna be like, I'll be so glad when this is over with, so I don't have to do this no more. So that's what you get for being such a great athlete, though.
Sean, she might take the Reagan-Oni Award for the most appearances on the show.
It is getting close.
Reagan, Bayley,
Yeah.
Aubrey Golden.
Yeah,
It's pretty close.
yeah, absolutely.
So we just need to get something out of the way right up front.
Oh, wow.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine now.
See, nobody knows. They were having practice the other night, and she's worried.
God.
She is worried about getting things together and who's in the gym and everything like that. And you can walk. You can walk straight, but you gotta watch where you're going, or you're gonna hit a pole and knock yourself out just about.
I can't believe you posted that on Facebook. That's quite
Well,
funny.
I'm trying to become TikTok famous because we need bleachers. So I feel like I got TikTok famous, but my daughter made me aware that I had to go,
Viral.
I couldn't be private or something.
yeah.
I had to be whatever.
Yeah.
I had to make it so everybody can see it.
Well, and you really need to use that dong, those one of those weird sounds where you hit the.
She did use the Ferris. Was it the Ferris Bueller entry?
Yeah. I tried. I'm not very tech savvy, so I tried to TikTok something.
I mean, you got all them. I know they're TikTokers. They have to
The
be.
one thing I noticed was assistant coach was there, and all the players, I guess, just stayed in the gym. They didn't come check on you, not one bit.
So we were setting up for college and career fair.
Okay.
And because we had late practice that night, and I was on my way to get an extension cord that was in my counseling office.
Gotcha.
Coach was going to get ice with no ice bags and no keys. So I blame Anna, my daughter, for not going to get the extension cord like I asked her to. And then Coach Otis, because he didn't have the stuff he needed to get ice. So it's their fault.
She hit it so hard though at school the next day you could see her face in the pole.
I had makeup stains all over it,
I
yeah.
think it's still there.
Probably.
I thought she was just joking. No, she's
No,
legit.
you
Yeah.
need to spray clear coat over top of it. Just say that's permanent now.
I hit it.
Sign
really
it.
hard.
I was here.
Yeah.
The day the coach kissed the pole.
Yeah, it's a good story for the future.
So, Coach, when we had you on last, was post after the season, you were getting ready for summer ball with travel team and all that stuff. How did summer ball go for you guys, and did you accomplish what you wanted to, and that's having these girls play together throughout the summer and feel better going into the season as far as teamwork and stuff lines out?
We played about 40 games this summer, so I feel like we accomplished getting the games in. We really got better on both ends of the floor. They got, a lot of experience playing a lot of great teams. We went to Trainsy camp. We only lost 2 games, if you want to count the overtime 5-minute game, to the same team. So we played some great competition down there. We competed well. I thought we got better, and it's definitely going to help us in the season this year.
Did you figure out how to get Bayley to start shooting the ball more?
She's starting to. Are you shooting the ball more?
I don't know.
She better start shooting the ball more, because if
I know
not,
that was-
then we're
I
going to
know
have to put
that
her on the
was-
bench.
I know that was one of the thoughts. Was like she likes to get her teammates involved. So
She is very, very unselfish, and sometimes, and I think her teammates would understand that, she's going to have to be selfish from time to time, and that's what, players that lead the stat columns, with points per game and the percentages and stuff, the stats don't lie. So,
25 to 30, Bayley. It's what we're going to need this year.
yep, in order for us to compete, she's going to have to. She's going to have to, especially close ball games.
Very unselfish, which is the polar opposite of what was said when soccer was here, because she was wanting to score the goals and stop them at the same time.
And did a pretty good job at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's the difference finishing out last year, going through the summer, and then starting in this year? What have you made any kind of changes as a coach? going into this season? Is there, what feels different going into this year?
Well, the difference is that I'm starting out fresh because last season was definitely
Just different.
a tough one.
Yeah.
I've never been in that situation before. I feel like God puts people in the places they're supposed to be at the right time, and I'm here, and I'm very thankful and grateful for this opportunity. And another thing I wanted to say is this is not my first season at Bath County. I was here in 2015 and 16 as the head coach.
Gotcha.
So this is actually my second full season starting. But, we have great girls. They've worked hard. Coach Otis, been in the gym with them, weight room. We've been in the weight room since, just a few weeks after last season. They've gotten stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's going to go a long way, and their confidence is boosted, and I think they're going to make Bath County proud this year.
Weight room seems to be a consistent getting more popular with schools and getting in earlier, and really almost a year-round thing is getting players in the weight room, getting them stronger, and being able to fight through fouls. That's not going to be called. Fight through, a hand check or something like that. That seems like that's something that's getting more popular. Have they embraced it? Have they been like,
I think
okay,
so.
yeah,
I think they
let's
like
get
it.
in
They
there?
enjoy it, and some of them, like Kate and Addi and a couple others that didn't have fall sports, they loved it. They could tell that they're getting stronger. It's important for strength training just for females because of knee injuries. We have 2 with ACL injuries right now that are younger. They're
Gotcha.
freshmen. So, I've stressed the importance of getting in the weight room, get stronger. We've got to be bigger, faster, stronger. We've got to be able, to take the ball to the basket and get a little bump and finish and
Yeah.
then get to the free throw line. And I think that they've done a great job with that. Coach Otis, he loves it. So I'll let him do that part. But it's going to help us in the long run.
Now, was Coach Otis an addition to the team this year?
Oh, no, he was here last year.
Was he? Okay, gotcha. Guess I just haven't heard reference of him before. So.
Zach Otis
Yeah,
played at Bath County.
He's
Fill him in.
he's getting there. He's getting there. Really good.
I would have brought him tonight, but he's actually in the gym with the others. We had late practice.
Okay.
I think he's a little mad at me. Sorry, Coach.
I thought you were practicing before y'all came.
No, the boys. We have to alternate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it just landed wrong.
It just is what it is.
That's okay. You need to talk to Jerry.
He's a
by the
great
way.
developmental coach, though. So he's doing his thing. Right.
Well, and Zach brings an aspect of it wasn't too long ago to where he was here, and so he brings an aspect of he knows a lot of the people that have come, that is still coming into the 16th region, and probably does his homework, and so having him, on the staff probably is pretty invaluable.
Oh yeah, it's definitely invaluable, and he's it's kind of like football. He's the offensive coordinator. I will put my sets in and things I want, but I kind of let him have that. If there's something I don't like, I'll say it. But or if he sees something he doesn't like, he's like, well, what about this? I feel like we're a great team, honestly, and he's homegrown from Bath County, so all the girls love him, and the boys have tried to steal him, Coach Gamber, and we've already made that very clear that he is not going to the boys' side. So he would be shunned, and girls hold grudges. So
That's funny.
So we're 2 weeks into practice. How have you all felt, in the practice they do? Were you looking forward? I mean, I know you played through summertime, but October 15th hits, and you're kind of like, okay, this is the real deal. So how do you all feel so far in practice and going forward?
The atmosphere is it's so much better. I mean, everyone's, hyping each other up. We're really excited. This year is just one we've been looking forward to, I feel like. After last year and everything that happened, I feel like we're all just ready for this year and ready for what comes our way.
We'll just go down the line.
Yeah, I agree. I think this year has the potential to be a really great year for all of us, and I think we can really show what we're made of this year.
Oh, everyone's looking at me. I definitely agree with Mallory. I feel like the atmosphere this year is really good, and you can definitely tell that we've all grown closer together over the summertime and stuff. And I just think this is going to be a really good season for us.
So the summer program and, you know, getting together and playing the way you played, seems like it paid off.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I'm just growing up playing. I played with all my teammates in school. I never played on any other travel team. Now I did break my arm one season, and Dad had to pick up a girl for a point guard, but I sat out one season. But that's probably the only time. He had a couple other girls that would fill in, but you know, ultimately it was just all of us girls that played together, that we played summer ball and then team ball, and that really helped. But when it came to, you know, a 16th regional championship, you know, a lot of people probably didn't think we were going to do that in 2005. And I think all those years in the gym playing summer ball really helped, because we clicked, we meshed, you know, we knew what each other was going to do before we did it. And I think that's important. And
I mean, that's different, you know, really, in this day and age in AAU. I mean, a lot of people, they'll play on different teams with different players. That is either all over the state or just even in the somewhat close region. You know, they'll play together. And then they play, you know, wherever. They're playing in Louisville, they're playing in Pennsylvania, they're playing in Ohio. So, which is not a bad thing. I mean, you know, development is development. But to develop your squad as a whole was a little different than what's going on in AAU now. But, you know, understand. You can definitely understand where the positives will come.
This group has potential to do something that's not been done in Bath County Lady Cat history in 41 years. And that's win a district championship.
Right.
And this team has no idea. They have no ceiling. I mean, they don't know how good they can be. And us coaches know. We see it. We know their potential. It's just pushing them to their potential and then believing in themselves and their teammates. And I feel like getting a phone call from West Jefferson, Ohio. Sorry. Don't know who that is. But, you know, playing.
Could put them on air and
We could have. It's probably a spam. Who knows? But you know, we did play in Louisville. We went to the Expo Center and played a couple weekends. Played some great competition. We competed well. You know, it gave us a baseline of where we need to be, and I feel like playing those types of teams will prepare us for the competition we're going to see in the region.
What did you all think of summer ball?
I thought it was a great opportunity for all of us to play together more than just in our season or in practice. We definitely, you know, learned what we needed to work on. So after, you know, AAU and travel ball was over, we were still in the gym and lifting and getting stronger, and it just gave us a base of what we need to work on and how we can work together, and I think it was very beneficial.
Was there a different aspect to that compared to normal summer ball that you would play maybe just in the area? Or, you know, and then playing against people that were not teams that you've seen before? Was it, you know, did you all take positives from that?
I think it definitely gave us a chance to grow as a team, because we were all learning each other's strengths and weaknesses going into this season and stuff, and we were playing against new competition that we weren't used to.
Right.
And it gave us a better look on what we really needed to grow on.
She always her eyes on it.
I'm so focused.
Hold on, let me see if there's somebody in between y'all. No, there's not.
I'm sorry. No, I think definitely like playing summer ball together and just like being able to like go to these tournaments together and experience like these cool and different things with each other. I feel like that was like very different, and just again seeing new competition with the same girls that we're used to playing with. I feel like that was very cool.
So, being a senior. And you know, were you out there trying to? Could you all tell that, you know, Bayley and Ashlyn, thank you. Were you all trying to be leaders at that point? Like you're like, okay, we're in summer ball. We know October 15th is going to be here soon. Were you all like, okay, you know, we're trying to show our leadership as much as possible and go from there now and carry it on through the regular season?
Me first, okay. I think I definitely tried to, just because I've really not gotten the opportunity to be a leader the last few years that I've been on the team. So coming into this season and finally having that chance, I really wanted to take advantage of it while I could and show up and be there for my team.
And it should come easy for you because we talked about it for soccer. You played the center mid position, correct? So you were kind of the point guard on the soccer field, and trying to help out, make everybody be in the right positions on the basketball field, on the basketball court too. Basketball court too.
Yeah,
So what position will you play?
I'm a shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Okay. Does that mean you sliding over to the small forward role?
No. I'm a combo guard.
Gotcha.
Whatever I need.
We're all guards.
I was going to say,
We
I would
have
say
no true big. I do have some bigs coming up. I thought they were 8th graders, but they're 7th graders. And, we're going to develop them, and I'm looking forward to that because I feel like a couple of them, they definitely can
Lots of
help us.
potential.
Yes, a lot of potential there.
Now, is that potential, like, can they play this year?
I probably wouldn't think this year.
Yeah.
No, but obviously if we work with them in the summertime and
Yeah.
work on their post game, I think that they have a lot of potential.
So it's literally going to be speed on.
Yes,
on
we're
your
going to run and
side.
gun, get out in transition. They know my expectations on defense.
All 5
and
can shoot. and
All 5 can shoot. All 5 can get to the rim. So I feel like we have a lot of weapons.
Good. I mean, it's tough to defend that way.
If we can all dribble and all get to the rim, we should. Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
so. Score and get directly on defense, whether it's full court, half court. Do you push more man to man, or
I'm a man-to-man type of coach.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with that?
Yes, no switch.
Yeah, we're not switching unless I tell you to. But obviously, if we play bigger teams that's got bigs, like we play as Owsley County this year again. We played them last year. They have size. We'll throw some different defenses in there just to try to, close down the post game. But for the most part, we're man.
totally understand?
Open the season with home game versus Montgomery County. Is that right?
No, we play Nicholas at home December 1st.
Gotcha.
Montgomery comes to us
That's right.
December 3rd for a triple header.
Gotcha. A triple header.
We're going to play freshmen first and JV and then varsity.
Wow, hey.
So you do. I was going to ask you. You do have a freshman JV
We
and
do.
varsity
We
team.
do have a true freshman, a JV, and a varsity team. So our numbers have went up, and that's great. I'm super excited for that. And obviously next year I've got a good group coming up that are going to be 7th graders next year that will come up and play freshmen. So the program's building, and
Right.
we're changing the culture. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Sounds good.
You're running out of a Bayley French this year, though, aren't you? So you're going to have to build another one.
I've got a couple coming up that they're building in progress.
There you go. There you go. So one last question before we take a commercial and swap out. Are we doing team shoes, or does everybody get do their own shoes this year?
We're team shoes.
Okay.
I'm
2
old,
weeks in a row, man.
I'm old school. Sorry.
That's all right. Montgomery County decided
Listen.
No pink,
You-
no purple, no green.
You look more
White.
intimidating
Solid white.
when you're
White
Solid
and
white.
black. White
Solid-
and black.
Solid white Nike.
Yeah, they're nice.
They have black.
No.
They have some
There's
black.
black.
on
There's
them.
black, like the Nike
the swoosh
solid
black?
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the Sabrinas.
Oh,
They're nice shoes.
okay.
We got our fair share of our own shoes last year. So.
Yeah.
Got you. Nice.
That's boring.
Sabrina's are nice.
And
They are
comfy.
nice.
They are, yeah.
I can't wear. I can't handle a Nike. They don't fit my foot. But I would have a Sabrina. I would
You're
wear
more of a
Sabrina.
Skechers guy, so
No. It's all Under Armour for me. Definitely
He is
not.
Listen, we did have a little girl playing junior pro in Crocs the other day, so it can be done.
That's impressive.
Probably not the safest, but
Right.
it happened. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, girls, good luck this season. We'll be rooting for you. Hopefully, we get to call some games, we'll talk to you. I'm sure postseason, and then Bayley, you won't have to come see us no more. I guess after that, because you don't do softball, right? So
Wait.
Track.
Wait. I know we're
Do
running
track.
along. But before we get rid of Bayley, switch out. how has college visits and just intrigue into you? How's that gone so far?
It's gone really well.
Yeah. Have you got more than what we've seen online that's wanting to talk to you? And you've got a visit set up, or are you just kind of focused in? Look, I'm in season now, so y'all just gonna have to wait.
I've got a few that I'm talking to right now, and I've got a couple visits set up for this month.
Gotcha.
Now, is it all basketball, or do you have any schools coming at you after soccer too?
I'm talking to one school for soccer, but they're mostly basketball.
Yeah. Is that what you would prefer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they're not going to let her play goalie and offense both in college on the.
Probably not. And they probably don't want her to break an arm while she's playing soccer. So.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. But, all right, well, let's take a commercial break here, pay some bills, and we'll swap out, and we're going to bring in a couple of freshmen.
Yep.
So we'll be right back.
Still can't believe she's gone. I don't know how we're going to plan all of this.
I know. I felt the same way when your granddad passed. The Kaufman Funeral Home really helped us get through it.
Were they compassionate?
More than that, they took care of us. They made us feel like family. They handled the entire situation from beginning to end.
At Kaufman Funeral Home and Crematorium in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, we're honored to walk beside your family with dignity and compassion every step of the way.
That's exactly what we need right now.
Kaufman Funeral Home, where we believe every life is a beautiful story that deserves to be honored with love, dignity, and heartfelt celebration.
When you can't fit the car in the garage anymore, or the guest bedroom is overrun with junk, it's time for a Rumpke open-top dumpster. Rumpke offers open-top dumpsters in a variety of sizes and are often delivered the next day. You fill the container with unwanted material on your schedule, and Rumpke takes care of the rest. Don't wait to reclaim your space. Contact the waste and recycling experts at Rumpke today. Rumpke, waste and recycling, done right.
Got a dent or scratch, no need to despair. Jacob's Auto Body, we're beyond compare. Custom paint so sleek, insurance on our side. 70 years of trust, we're your hometown pride. Jacob's Auto Body will make it like new. 859-274-7425 is the clue. Jacob's Auto Body, run the show.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to have the driveway shoveled, his part of the big lunch meeting, and the birthday gift for the niece that was due yesterday. That means Anthony made it on time to watch the big game and see the home team score the winning shot. Mobile banking with Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Better not.
It's a good picture.
All right, we are back.
Maybe.
Joined with freshmen, Kate Swartz and Addi Metz. So, welcome.
The future of Bath County Wildcat.
Yeah. Now, see, they're here as freshmen.
Sorry.
We don't get a lot of freshmen.
Wait a minute. Bath County Lady Cat.
Yeah.
Basketball.
We don't get a lot of freshmen.
We really don't.
So if they hang around for 4 years, they could possibly
100%.
hold the record for being on the show. If we're here 4 years from now, I mean, that's a long time.
Why wouldn't we be?
That's a long time.
I mean, I know you're getting ready to turn 50, but golly, dude,
Oh my gosh!
calm down.
Under the bus.
Wes, you don't even know.
It's okay. I'm going through this emotional change of becoming 50.
He's like 50 is a new 40.
He's sort of losing it.
Yeah, I'm quitting doing things and,
Brain fog.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've had that for 10 years.
Oh, yeah, that's happened since we started all this.
I'm surprised I remembered your name tonight. I'm just kidding.
So, Coach, what does the younger group of Bath County bring to the table, and what excites you about having these two ladies on the team and others?
Well, these two saw a lot of minutes last year, so they're not really new. Like they either came off the bench or started for me. So when one wasn't starting, the other one was probably 6-man. They bring a lot of energy. These two have gotten stronger in the weight room. Their ball handling skills have grown tremendously. Their shooting ability. We have high expectations for them, and I know the girls that were on here just a few minutes ago are leaning on them to help us, this season. So we're really proud of them and glad that they contribute as much as they do, and we have really high expectations.
A lot of the teams we have on,
no pressure.
No pressure.
If they have one or two seniors, you'll have one of that big group of juniors or a decent sized group of sophomores or something like that. Your team seems like you've got your upperclassmen and then you've got a big gap. But it sounds like that, your upperclassmen are leaders, but they're leaning, just like you said, they're leaning on some of these younger ones too to really make everything work.
Well, they know that. They know when Addi and Kiper are on the floor, they can trust them.
Yeah.
They're going to go after 50-50 balls. They're going to rebound. These two are probably on the floor more than any of them. They're just tough-nosed. Their grit and determination is unmatched. So I know when I would have, as a senior, I would be comfortable for them coming on the floor and playing with me, and I know that that's what these girls were thinking probably too. We also have a transfer coming in too. From Fleming. She's a freshman, so that'll be 3.
Gotcha.
And then we have Alyssa Gordon, who has transferred back from Boyle County. She was here, transferred to Boyle, and came back this summer. She's a sophomore.
Gotcha.
So, our numbers have grown.
Yeah.
And then we have, our 7th grade group is probably going to be the next big group coming in if they all stick together, and that's my hope. But there's probably 6-7 of them, and they are... put them with them eventually one day, and we've got a good core coming up.
Stop.
It's
just Stop.
What is going on?
Listen, I heard her say it, and I clued in on it, and I couldn't help but heard you all snicker. So
totally went over my head.
You just sat there like, yep, yeah. I was like, yep. She just. Listen, I stepped right in it the other day at the house. It was like I said something, and my son looked at me and went, and I'm like, "Oh, come on!" So
I wonder why Kate was grinning.
I knew they started grinning. They kept their composure. Yeah. These 3 back here started snickering enough to where I was like,
"They're the leaders."
Exactly. I think we need to re-ask that question about the leaders. But no, the next group, I'm really excited about that 7th grade group too, yeah. And my daughter's in that group, the 6th grade now, who's going to be 7th grade next year. Anna mentioned, she said she was really sad not to be able to play with Bayley, but she's excited. I think she's going to get to play with Mallory next year, hopefully, if all goes well and things pan out. But I have Adele Baber coming up, Georgia Thatcher, Olivia. I've got Olivia Branham. That 6th grade group is solid. So put them with these 2 and those others, sophomores and juniors.
So you all will be kind of in the same boat as these 3 will be. At that point, you'll be junior seniors when they're coming in directly into high school. So, what have you all taken from these upperclassmen so far this season and last season? She said you all outworked them basically just a minute ago. That's why I was going to tell Sean, I was like, see, this is why we need risers or some bar stools or something. We have them all in there because she just said, Coach basically said, these 2 will be on the floor a lot quicker.
Do you all agree or disagree that these 2 go after 50-50 balls?
Yes,
yeah, see? They're weak.
I just think that...
it sounds like y'all just go after it.
These are the hustlers.
Right.
Yeah. The upperclassmen has just showed us, leadership and, just everything like that. You go.
It's important to have the little ones respect and learn and to grow.
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they'll help us a lot in the future.
Yeah.
Like the 6th grade group she's been talking about, we'll be seniors, won't we? And we're looking forward to them helping us later on.
Have they pushed you, on the court, skill wise? Like, I mean, it's intimidating to a certain extent to get on the same court as, these three, the upperclassmen that's been out there, since 7th, 8th grade, and now they're juniors and seniors. They know exactly where everything goes. They know how to, give a little push on somebody and not be able to get caught or know the limits of it. And so, I'm sure you all are learning that every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think these two are intimidated of them.
Which
they get in there and scrap and fight and practice. I mean, they compete this year so far. They love a drill, I do, and it's I'm not going to give it away, but they compete the whole time. They do not back down from the older girls, and of course they're comfortable playing with them. They've been playing with them since last season. I mean, they in this summer, so I feel like they feel pretty comfortable to.
So going into the season and going into gameplay, since they played so much last year, it's you all aren't who's already playing against you. You'll get into a game and be like, I've already seen that. I know what they do to a certain extent. Yes. I mean, there's always things that they may change and learn, but you've already seen a lot of that competition.
Yes.
So is this essentially your starting 5 that we have here tonight?
No. I think Trinity and Josie came at the end of last season. Mal wasn't able to be here. So I just wanted to get those that are returning varsity, the varsity rotation. We had a 7-man rotation because but she graduated. So these 5, and then Josie and Trinity are, Ashlyn didn't play last year.
That's right. Trinity,
yeah. So Ashlyn's coming back. She took a year off. But these were the ones that hadn't been on yet, and I wanted to get them some exposure and some experience.
Sure.
So you've got the 2 seniors, right? Mm-hmm. And then I know Trinity's a junior too, right?
We got Mal and Trin are juniors, and they got Josie, Alyssa, Mackenzie Jones that are sophomores. These 2 and Allie Conley transferred from Fleming. Her mom teaches at OES. They're freshmen, and that's essentially the varsity squad.
Yeah. So a lot of youth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of youth.
Youth, but I mean, it's.
Youth, but they've got a lot. These 2 got a lot of experience this summer,
right?
And that's going to be. I mean, that's huge for them to get to play that competition that they played. I mean, they played up. Were we 16U, 17U?
Yeah.
We were 17U this year, so they played some big time competition at a young age.
How was that?
It was a great experience.
Yeah.
We have, she played travel ball last year, and I didn't really get to, but it was a new experience, and I think we really benefited from it.
Yeah.
So was the majority of the summer play, was that AAU, or did you do like some AAU and then
we
some,
did both.
Like,
we went and played at Fleming County. They had a little thing. We played at Montgomery County. Did we play at Montgomery? Yeah. Few summer games there. We went to Transy Camp, played 3 days there. We played in Lexington a couple weekends, and then played at the Expo Center a couple times. Yeah.
Fleming, yeah.
Oh, good. I mean, it's it's kind of one of those things.
Clark. We went to Clark and played in that in Coach Graham's.
Yeah.
Whatever that was called.
It's all over the place all summer long, isn't it?
Yeah, they played a lot of games.
Yeah. So so you get a good mix of playing, high school teams that you may potentially see, but also, like you said, AAU teams are typally a mixture of
we played
talent,
teams from Georgia. They were from all over the place.
Yeah.
There's even a couple teams from Australia that were there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we saw some great competition. You know, we didn't necessarily play all of them because they had like 80-some courts in the expo, but it was nice to go watch some basketball and see what it takes to get to that level. So it was an invaluable experience this summer, and I'm hoping that we get to do that again this summer. Maybe we can do some different places, but I think they had fun.
I mean, the amount of players you just talked about. I mean, it's not going to be. You're going to have some depth.
We have depth, yes,
this
sir.
year. You're not going to have just like you said, 5, 6, 7 players all the time. I put the 5 in front of it. I put the 5 in front of it.
That's why I'm laughing. Is because you did it on purpose.
But you will have players that it's going to come off the bench at 8 and 9 that they can give me 2 to 3 to 6 quality minutes, whether they score or not. They're just somebody that can get in there and not really lose a whole lot.
Absolutely. And Coach Otis and I have talked about it. I haven't been able to sit down with each one individually, but we'll sit down with them and tell them, hey, this is your role. This is what we need from you. Not everybody's going to score. Not everybody is the best rebounder or the best dribbler or the best passer. That's why it's 5 on the floor. Each one of you have a role to play, and if you do your job and do your role, then good things will happen. So we've got, I'm super excited about this season. I think a lot of people in Bath County are going to be super proud of, to watch them.
So schedule-wise, anything new this year on the schedule that compared to last year that you were able to put your fingerprint on?
We have some teams coming to our Christmas tournament with like Belfry and Bell County. Paintsville's coming. Mason's coming. We're playing Mason. We haven't played Mason. We didn't play them last year, so we're going to go there and play them in the Murph Classic. We go play. I just drew a blank. Boyle County.
Yep.
We're going to go to Boyle. Madison Southern, we're going to return them a game for coming to us last year. That's going to be a boy-girl doubleheader.
Oh, okay.
So we're playing Lafayette. So some different teams, but I'm hoping to I like to build a schedule that is going to push these kids. You have to play great competition in order to be great. I have that growth mindset. You got to play great teams to be great.
Absolutely.
You can't go out there and pick teams that you're going to kill by 50 and expect to get better. So I have super high expectations. Coach Otis has high expectations. We know what these girls can do, and we're hoping to be able to lead them and make history this year. It's 22.5 miles, right, girls?
Yes.
To Johnson Arena from Owensville.
Oh, gotcha. That's I've always said 16th Region has a really special knack about it, and that is the region tournament is in a major university gym, and it's pretty special. It doesn't matter what school you're from. If you can make that region tournament, it's not just at this school or here, or it doesn't rotate around. You're playing at Moorhead,
right?
And that's it's a special knack that the 16th Region has.
It's the motivation, I grew up in Moorhead, and I, dreamed of playing there when I wanted to go to a regional championship, and I remember when I was younger, probably 8th grade-ish, is when they still held the first round at the district championship team site, and then finally they changed it where everybody got to go, and I just feel like that's a motivation, it's a special experience, and I want these girls to experience that.
Well, it was we went up there and watched some games last year, and it was the first time that I'd ever been in that arena. But it was definitely cool watching those games up there, and there was a lot of people in the stands for those games and stuff. So definitely a cool environment. That is for sure.
I mean, being at the state tournament last year and seeing different schools bring a certain amount of fans with them. There's not a lot of difference between that and the 16th region tournament because they all congregate to one place.
Yeah, you have your sections.
Right, exactly, which is pretty special. So what is the goal this year? I mean, is it just to win a district championship? What's the goal for this team this year?
Well, our first goal was to compete.
Okay.
Compete every single game. You leave it all on the floor to have no regrets. That's the first goal. And then the second goal would be we just need to win that first round of district.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get that first round out of the way so that way they know they get to go, and then we'll worry about other things from there.
Work your way up the ladder.
Yes. Take it one game at a time. Obviously any team can beat any team on any given night. It's who's going to work hard and who's going to compete and who wants it more.
What do you know of your district competition? I know Menifee lost several seniors last year. They'll be a little bit younger this year. What about Fleming and Rowan? What are they returning? Do you know what that's going to look like on their side?
Fleming has Ava Watson, great athlete. I mean, she's a heck of an athlete. And they've got some younger ones surrounding her, but I think she might be the only senior. I'm not quite sure. Haven't really looked at their rosters. Menifee has Jevin coming back and Burgess. So they've still got two seniors that have a lot of experience, and Burgess has a motor, and we're gonna have to figure out how to stop her.
Yeah.
She's
a double machine.
Yes, she is a heck of an athlete. And Round has Ford, Perkins. They've got some weapons too. So it's just gonna come down to who wants it more and who's going to grind it out, and I'm hoping to compete. I think we will, but it's we got to put the work in and improve ourselves, and we're trying to earn that respect.
Where is districts this year?
I think it's Menifee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Wow, wait. That's a small gym for district.
Hey, listen, I said it's lining up. My senior year in high school, we won district there. My first district championship as a coach was at Menifee in that gym. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So I think the stars might be aligning here.
If you believe in patterns, right?
That's right. I'm a little superstitious too. So.
Is she a little superstitious? Have you?
Yeah. I'm a little. Yeah.
So, what's the most superstitious thing that you do on game day?
Well, shoes. If we're winning, I usually wear the same shoes. I don't know, I always said my prayer in the locker room, stuff like that. But mainly, if we're winning, I keep the same shoes on.
I get that. I mean, when Montgomery County was running through the state tournament last year, and we were calling all those games, or not through the state tournament, through the regional tournament, as we were calling all those games, we all basically wore the same clothes to every game. So I get it. Adam is extremely...
the rest of us washed out.
That's true. Adam did not.
It's true.
But it also pregame meals, if they'll eat something and they didn't play well, I'm like, no, we're not eating that again before pregame. We're going to eat something else. It's just certain things
I get it.
I observe and catch up on. And
I get it. Absolutely. So
what do you want to say? One last question for you. What do you want to say to the community out there that's like, I know that they're ready for basketball. Football's still going on, and I know they can support their football and everything like that. But basketball's getting ready to start, and I know they're excited about it. But what do they want to hear from Coach saying? What do they need to hear from Coach to get them out there?
Winning fixes a lot of things. So I believe these girls that we have on the roster are going to win ball games, and they're going to win big ball games. And I just, like I said, they're going to make Bath County proud. I know 110%. And Coach Otis and I've talked about it. We get chill bumps. We talk. We text. We send things all night long, all the time. Just things that'll pop up in our heads. So these girls have worked really hard. So we need to pack the gym every home game.
Perfect.
Winning breeds success too, right? So, if you're
winning's contagious.
Yeah, and when you win at this level, then them 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams will just be more and more full every year because they're going to remember.
I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, they're going to be. I want to be the next Bayley French. And, or I want to be the next Kate Swartz. You just never know what that.
Well, I tell these girls all the time. These girls are looking up to you. You got kids out there you have no idea that look up to you.
Yeah.
So trying to be positive role models and
such an impact that they can have on the younger generation, and it's just the way sports is, that's the cool part about it, for sure.
Yes, sir.
So.
Are y'all running any kind of? Did you run any clinics in the summer, or are you running anything?
We didn't because our gym was closed again this summer.
Oh, that's right.
I
totally forgot about that.
Now it's back, and I'm hoping to get TikTok famous because our bleachers are broke. But they're working on getting that fixed. The motors were broke, so.
Jared, get on that.
Jared Gambrell, let's go, AD. Yeah.
AD / men's basketball coach that needs to return Wes's phone call so we can have him on the show.
Hey, he's just trying to get settled into everything.
Yeah, that's a lot. I can't imagine being AD and the head coach.
Wait, I thought he was already on one time.
No, he canceled on it.
No, we had to. We moved. We had to move everything around. It wasn't that he canceled. We had to move everything around.
The rain.
Yes.
Well, it's inside.
Well, because
I know it was soccer. The rain rained out the soccer game, and he wound up having to, so.
Okay.
They had to go up to the to Menifee County and watch you all play.
Unfortunate timing.
Yep, it was district time.
Oh, okay. Well, he had a good excuse.
That's okay.
Yeah,
we'll get him on.
We'll get him eventually. All right, let's take our last commercial break, and then we'll come back and hand out some awards. Are you good with that?
Special thanks to Brent Wehunt, proud sponsor of our Menifee Athlete of the Month and scholarship programs.
Helping folks see clear behind the wheel. When our hometown heroes take the field and shine, they're right there cheering every single time. Proud sponsor, heart and soul combined. Montgomery County's got vision on the rise. Yeah.
Spring is here. Are you sure your roof is ready for the rain? Winter weather can leave behind hidden damage like loose shingles, cracked flashing, and clogged gutters, all of which can lead to costly leaks. At CRC Roofing and Renovations, we provide expert spring roof maintenance, leak prevention, and repairs to keep your home safe and dry. Don't wait until water damage ruins your home. Call CRC Roofing and Renovations today at 859-327-3913 or visit our website to schedule your free spring roof inspection. Protect your home with Central Kentucky's trusted roofing experts.
If you're driving by and see that light, stop on in, get your colors right. It's more than gear, it's your story design. At Incovid Designs, every thread's a sign.
All right, we are back. Let's talk about our Simply Secure Athlete of the Week.
Yes,
from last week.
Okay.
Montgomery County's Landon Wilson had a big-time rushing game.
He's done well since when? Since what?
Since he took the helmet cap off.
No, not the helmet cap.
I can't remember.
It's not a helmet cap?
I call it something different every time.
You do. It's not helmet cap. It's not the hard hat.
Yeah.
What is it?
I couldn't tell you.
It's a Guardian cap.
Yeah, there you go.
He's taking the Guardian cap.
Yeah. Whatever it is, he picked up 20 miles an hour in speed by taking that thing off because he has run like the lightning the last 2 games. So.
I think you said something different 3 times on the stream.
100%. Yeah.
Daron corrected you all 3 times. He's like, Guardian cap. Yeah.
It's okay. Hey, look, there's a reason why you all love me, and it's my oddities. So, you know.
Is it an oddity or is it idiotic?
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Wes, it's 3 different names.
The thing about it is
time, they're all different.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. So,
So, congratulations to him, Athlete of the Week.
yeah, absolutely.
And our People's Champ from our poll that had 110 of the 228 votes was Menifee County's Ella Doyle, Braden Lawson, and Carson Holler.
All qualified for state in
they did.
Cross country. So, awesome. Congratulations to them on that. Our Rumpke's Dog of the Week was Bath County's Tyson Powell. Tyson had 5 touchdown passes, claims to have 6 or 7.
6, 7.
Oh, gosh.
In the Special Olympics football game. So that was pretty cool. I saw a picture of him and Coach Brewer on the Facebook's page.
What'd you say? He is the football man.
He's one of the managers on the football team, I
Right,
believe. Is
exactly.
what Coach Brewer told me.
Right.
So, yeah, we saw that perusing the Facebook the other day. We're always looking for cool things to
listen. You go out there and throw 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I told him
you
I saw
got
him
some-
coming out tonight. They were going down to the gym. They must have had film or something. And he was coming down with them. I said, "You need to tell Coach Brewer to put Parker as a receiver and put you in there as a quarterback."
Right.
There you go.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
So congrats to.
Not even Stride football cancels games because it's raining outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so that was awesome. Glad we saw that, and that's the kind of thing we look for on our Dog of the Week.
Keep an eye out Thursday, Wednesday. When we drop that graphic? Tomorrow. Keep an eye out tomorrow, and share the love.
Wednesdays when we drop the one that
You're right.
he normally says already, but
Yeah.
I didn't say it today.
That's okay. Mixing it up. EJ's Appliances, Montgomery County's cool play of the week was this.
Faking it and hits Gum.
Hits Gum, and Gum is down at the 41.
So we just have to assume that it's happening.
There it is.
Decided he didn't want to play
Hey, for the record, I called that fake.
He decided he wanted to play receiver on that fake.
A receiver, but I mean, Jamin had to throw it to him.
Yeah, it was a heck of a throw by Jamin Kiper.
Yeah.
So, and it wound
see how
up
you can't-
leading to
you can't put
a
green
touchdown
stuff
on that drive.
They needed it at the time.
Yeah.
That was a good play. That was
4th
a
and 15.
cool play.
Yeah.
EJ's
Ava is faking
cool
it
play.
and hits.
It's a EJ's cool play of the week. Yeah. EJ's Appliance Repair, 859-251-3571. Call EJ for all your appliance repair needs. Or, if you need a new appliance, he can get you that too.
Yeah.
Found that out.
Yeah. We talked about that the other day. So if he comes out and cannot repair it, he has a catalog you can choose an appliance from. They'll go back to the warehouse and get it, bring it to you.
I just have a question. Do they repair dryers?
He repairs it all.
Because my husband has my dryer and hasn't been fixed yet. I had to borrow my aunt's. He said,
dryer
"I'll have
right
that
there, and
fixed. It's still been in the garage now.
EJ.
Over a table.
You'll-
Might have to call EJ.
We got a call coming down.
EJ's gonna have to go put it back together.
Can't trust Travis Rogers to fix it. So.
God.
Next time we go with EJ, we need to ask, how many times do you get a phone call? My husband tried to.
He has the part. He said the part it broke on 2 weeks, and then we get it in, and he said, "Well, we'll take it up there to the building." He put it on the table. The box is still there. It's not even been opened. And my aunt calls a week later and said, "I'd been toting stuff to my mom and dad's, for a week." And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna fix it this weekend." Well, 2 weeks goes by, and my aunt goes, "I have a brand new dryer up there in that Connex of yours."
The views and opinion of Melanie Rogers are of her own and not of the From Corner to Corner podcast.
Not only do I post really great TikToks of me falling and hitting things, but I can tell all kinds of stories.
Look, I'll say this as a guy. If a man says he's
Here
going
they are. They're going to turn it into the men and women.
If a man says he's going to get it done, he's going to get it done. He doesn't have to be reminded every 6 months. Okay, I mean.
Listen, if my dryer breaks, it better get fixed.
I've been
It better get
hanging
fixed
laundry
quick.
outside on a clothesline when the sun was out. Like my
Now
mom,
if you do
my
that,
grandma
free
used to do.
solids.
I know. Can't do that now.
Oh, shoot. All right. So one more thing. Two more things. Real quick. Our Simply Secured Athlete of the Week nominees for this week. We are all cross country on this.
Have we ever done that before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We're all cross country.
Yeah.
John's trying to make it work.
From
He tried to find the sport that you could find.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
we're going to make him athlete of the week.
We'll figure it out.
Moco from Montgomery County, Eli Johnson, finished 157th at state. From Clark County, Hunter Rogers, 104th at the state. From Menifee County, Carson Holler finished 194th. And then from Bath County, Trinity Blankenship finished 80th at state. And don't look at those numbers and think those are bad numbers. There was over 200 athletes in every one of those groups.
Yeah, closer to 250 on all of those groups.
Yeah, 250, 260 people in all of those groups. So those are some really impressive numbers there for all of them. So that graphic will be up ready to go Wednesday morning, so you can vote on that. Just a couple of games this week on tap. Friday night, football. Montgomery County plays or hosts South Laurel. We'll be calling the game. We did get a sponsor. Just waiting to see which one of the businesses that he wants to use to do that.
We got a sponsor, just don't know what their name is.
Yeah, right. Bowling at Pikeville on Saturday.
Shoot, that's a trip.
Yeah, no doubt. Menifee, I didn't see. There's no games on tap for them this week. GRC at Tate's Creek in the first round of the playoffs, and then Bath County travels to Lloyd Memorial for
play the Juggernauts
for their Bath for their playoff game. So a lot there. And then next week we stay basketball top of mind. GRC ladies basketball Coach Robbie Graham will be here. Hopefully with a couple of players. I've asked for some players to come with him, so hopefully we can get those as well. All right, Coach, girls, thank you all for coming and spending your Monday night with us, and we appreciate it. Good luck on the season.
Yeah,
we're rooting for you as always, and nothing but great success. And nothing would make us happier than to see you guys take down a district championship there this year. So, congrats on a good summer, and we'll have you back, I'm sure, at some point after the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, there you have it for another edition of the From Corner to Corner podcast presented by Community Trust Bank. Thank you again for all of our sponsors and everybody that makes this possible. We'll catch you guys next week.
Go Lady Cats.
The From Corner to Corner podcast wants to send a huge thank you to all our amazing sponsors who help keep this show rolling each week. Your support lets us keep covering local sports, sharing stories, and building community together. We truly couldn't do it without you. Thank you for believing in us, and let's keep making an impact together.
The Moco Four Horsemen would like to thank you for listening to From Corner to Corner. Be sure to go out and follow us on Twitter, on TikTok, on Facebook, Instagram, and even YouTube. whatever podcast platform that you listen to us on, be sure to go out and give us a 5-star review. Thanks as always, and we look forward to seeing you next week.